This is going to be episode 65. Let me know if y'all can see the link so we can start on Facebook and tagging people.
Okay.
I
Get
didn't post
signed
it.
back on here.
I'm doing like 8 things right now. I know I got to tag people.
Tangy.
No, what's up? You alive over there, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I just gotta let y'all know something before we get on air.
What's that, the brother?
The 28th, I'm leaving the show. Just gotta start my own shit.
Word.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my own shit. And I'm taking a fucking name. Because I made that shit.
No,
You dig?
Oh, you got jokes.
You dig?
You got jokes.
hell over there wilding.
Uh-huh.
Mel been drinking.
I have been a little bit.
Let me see. As y'all come on,
I ain't did this shit since we was teenagers. Peach schnapps and orange juice. I ain't had that kind.
Make sure y'all say something in the comments so we can know that y'all here. And Angela, I have this one thing to say to you because I'm tired of going back and forth with your name. I just want to know if your mama was going to name you Angela, why didn't she just spell it
Angela
the correct way? Like that says Angelia. Like,
see, we don't have this discussion ever since the beginning. It's Angela.
I'm just saying.
We just have to get used to pronouncing it as Angela because we had gotten so accustomed to
because
saying
it looks like Angelia.
I mean, personally, Angelia is a very pretty name.
Up,
not that Angela.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying because it looks like Angelia. What's up?
Yeah, it does look like Angelia. But
no, can you?
That's just cause our mispronounced names are behind.
Yeah, I do want to
blame that on a mama.
No, can you just tell them the name choice while I share the link and tag people?
Absolutely. So, welcome to our new home. You know what I mean? We had to boss up, grow up. Now we got our own. So now welcome to episode 1.
No, we're gonna continue our numbers. So
are we continuing the numbers?
Yeah.
We keeping it gangster.
Yeah, we put in way too much work. We're going to continue our numbers.
Excuse me, people. So we keeping that same energy. We just dress it up nice, right? So welcome to
episode 65.
65, and this is now we're Uncensored Minds. Okay. Right after days of deliberation, coming up with the names, putting out a vote, letting y'all vote. This one garnered the most votes, and we're happy with the choice. Uncensored Minds is our new handle here. We got merch coming. The logo was fire. And it's just a representation of what we bring, to this show each and every week. I mean, when something is not censored, it's almost pure. It's pure and it's organic. It's not forced. It's not pre-thought of and concocted. It's just real straight to the point. So we wanted something that represented the three of us going forward for what we all got going on. So welcome to Uncensored Minds.
So
I want everybody to throw up the hearts for my homie T. He get a lot of flack for being a shit starter. He get a lot of flack for speaking his mind. He get a lot of flack for being him. But one thing's for sure, two's for certain. It wouldn't have been a Sunday night wind down if it wasn't for him. I mean, it wouldn't be on this grandest scale with such fast forward technology and seamless transition from Facebook to YouTube, and then now transitioning from our former to now our present. So throw hearts up in the comments for T. You don't know how hard this man works behind the scenes to bring us this show each and every week.
Thanks.
It ain't easy working with the two of us.
I'm doing things right now.
Throw the hearts up, and then also too, you gotta give it up to the queen. it wouldn't been a Sunday Night Wind Down. It wouldn't have been an Uncensored Mind. It wouldn't have been a nothing if it wasn't for Karen D being the first lady, of it all. So we definitely want to make sure we give her flowers, while she can smell them and see them as well. So she brings Karen D's personality. She brings her wit, her charm, just her, which is amazing and comical at times. But I wanted to shout out those two because without those two, it really ain't nothing.
Facts. And thank you as well for stepping up to the plate and hitting that out the park as we did as kids.
I just wanted to let everybody know in the comments. I let my panel already know. My co-host already know. February 28th is my last day on the show. I'm taking my rights. I'm taking my talents to somewhere else. And I'm taking the name. So on March 1st, I'm going to be coming out with a name. Nah, I'm joking. You got to add some humor sometime. You know what I mean?
Hold on now. Let's address the shit that Angela just said. Because
what we talking about?
Now she's saying that her mom is telling her that she got her own name fucked up.
That word now, because I can't see on this little bit of phone.
No, can you read that?
All right, so we're going to read this right here. So Angelia Willis, also known as Angela Willis, said, so T, my mom just told me that y'all are pronunciating my name correctly. That was my original name, but people started calling me Angie. So they just went with Angela.
Right. See,
I knew we were right.
I knew it was something shady going on.
We were right, T, all along. Thank you, Angelia. I knew it sounded right.
I knew it was something shady going on. What's up, Felicia? I knew it was
Leave my girl Angela/Angelia alone. She said that we can call her whatever we feel comfortable with. She knows she's family, and that's all that matters.
All right, everybody. Let us know in the comments how y'all feel about the new name. If y'all like the new name, make sure y'all like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you can get the live notifications. There will be Uncensored Minds t-shirts available like ASAP. I got to make sure that the crew is taken care of first. And then that will be available for purchase for all of our regular people. And anybody who had a Sunday Night Wind Down t-shirt before, it's up to you. It's your choice. You don't even have to buy one. If you want to support, you can support. But if you already had one before and you want a free t-shirt to replace your old one, just hit my inbox and we'll work it out. Because that's what we're doing over here. This is Uncensored Minds. That's what we're doing over here. Make sure everybody has liked and shared the video. That is very important in our algorithms as we build forward. I want to tell y'all this, that I had a easy icebreaker, but I saw something that I wanted to get into, and this might, take a little bit longer than an icebreaker take, but I want y'all take on this. But I'm gonna play the video first, and then I'm gonna discuss how I want to get into it. So is everybody ready? What's up?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, I'm gonna play the video. Make sure y'all pay attention in the comments. I'm about to play the video, and we're gonna talk about this afterwards.
Wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say, I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you. My mum looks like you. And it's been very painful to have women that look like my mum feel like I'm not represented. It's so
actress Tandy Newton, and she was apologizing for being light-skinned and being chosen over dark-skinned females and getting, actress roles. So I want to know, what is y'all take? Have y'all experienced colorism as far as being a lighter black person or a dark-skinned black person? What is your take on, colorism in our own blackness, and have you experienced that? So who wants to go
That
first?
depend on the role, T.
What do you mean?
That depend on what role they cast for. Like some role call for either Caucasian women or women who are very close to Caucasian.
Right.
And then you have some roles that call for darker skinned ladies. So that depends on the role.
Right, but what I mean, Katie, is this is a thing of colorism where sometimes, I've seen, light skinned or dark skinned people think that they're, above or beyond the other. So this is a thing where sometimes they will choose the light skin. If it's like, if the role is just for a regular black person, is sometimes they will choose, either a light skinned or a dark skinned person, regardless of what
Right.
the role is about, but just because of what society deems, or something like that. So what have you ever experienced colorism, and what is your take on that?
Yeah, I think we all have experienced colorism. I know I have. And if I go back to my earlier childhood, if y'all follow me on Facebook or whatever, and y'all have seen some of my younger pictures when was actually a child, I was actually much lighter than I am now.
Right.
Like high yellow light.
Right.
I always heard the stigmatism of a dark brown skinned brother, tall black brother. You know what I mean? That was the end thing, right?
Right.
Light skin really wasn't it. Or if you were light skin or fair skin, you kind of got, you a pretty boy, you a
Right.
punk,
Right.
Whatever the case may be. To the point where I actually spent maybe two of my summers as a teen just trying to stand in the sun to get darker. And I remember telling my mom, I want to be dark. She was like, why? I was just like, I just want to be darker. And my father is darker than my mother.
Right.
And I always favored my mother's color when I was younger. But as I got older and, stayed outside a lot more and was in the sun and just forced that on myself, I got a little darker than, what I was before.
Right.
I tend to lighten up in the wintertime, get a little darker in the summer, but it always was a stigmatism that was placed upon being a light-skinned guy.
Right.
With anything we did. Dark-skinned guys was always the it thing. I think it started to change a little bit when social media and came around. Because if you look now, the popular artist, musical artist, is a light-skinned guy, Drake, right?
Right.
High yellow,
Right.
light-skinned guy. That's a little bit more accepted, but he gets flack for being a light-skinned guy, right? If you do something crazy, you say something crazy, it's because you light-skinned, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? If you do something fly and it's flies because you dark-skinned. So yeah, I think colorism plays a lot in the world, and it has played a lot, especially in our community.
Facts. I want to say that growing up, I guess I'm in the middle now. But growing up, I was a little bit more light. So like my daughter's like real light skin. So growing up, and my dad was real light skin. So growing up, it was like light skin was in at first, and then it shifted, and then dark skin became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think it's just a gumbo, but I still think dark skin is a major thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I still hear women saying that they want, a dark skinned guy. Like they don't, they look at light skinned guys as like they soft, all these other different things. But yeah, it is a thing. I've seen it, on every aspect of it. So before we get into the comments, KD,
it's funny. I mean, it's funny that you say that. Just if we go back to our younger childhood, we can kind of associate with each other, right?
Right.
We were the two lightest out of our whole group.
Right.
All of us. Everybody else was dark.
Right.
And it played in our favor a little bit because we had the girls like us. Like we was something different than everything that was in that neighborhood. Everything else in the neighborhood was darker. We were on the lighter side, so we kind of got a little bit more attention from the girls because we wasn't like everybody else. Kept ourselves up, kept ourselves fly. And then too, it was like a different look. So it kind of intrigued, right? To touch on Karen's point, can we go back to that just a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
colorism, and it seems like in the industry, right, is major because when we tend to see major roles, we tend to see a certain type of look, right? The actress that was just on, we see her look often when it comes to those type of major roles that get major critical acclaim. Her, Zoe Saldana, they all fit that lighter skin. You tend to see a darker black woman, a more chocolate woman, or brown skin playing those harder roles, those dirty, get down in the mud type of roles, or slave roles, or oppressed roles. Why?
Yeah, that goes all the way back to slavery, you know, with the house, the house people, and you know the outside workers. Mm-hmm. So KD, as you being like in the middle, or people where we at, we're consider you light skinned. So as you where we at, they would consider you light skinned with green eyes. As you were growing up, how did the darker girls treat you?
I was picked on a lot. I was much lighter than I am now. My hair was lighter, and I was always called white girl.
Right.
Not only by the girls, but by the boys too. Right. To the point that it forced me to be a bully badass because I had to protect myself. So I had to become what you would call, I wasn't a bad person, but I didn't back down. So I was constantly fighting, trying to defend myself because I was a different color from the rest of them.
All right, make sure y'all like and share the video, and we're going to get into some of these comments. Let me see. Let's get into some of these comments. Shalimar saying she's a dark-skinned woman. Let us know in the comments how, you know, colorism has been a part of your life. So Diana saying it's a real thing. They also do it in job promoting. Yeah, they do that in job promoting.
Yeah. I will always find myself as the token black in the past jobs that I've had when I worked in the medical field. Yeah.
Who would y'all say is the biggest culprit of colorism? Who plays the biggest part in that?
What do you mean, men or women, or just
society? People, a certain group of people. Who would you say is the?
I'm gonna say I guess that stems from Hollywood, because when we look at beauty, as far as how they control, you know, the narrative, they would always be pushing for light skin. If it wasn't white, it was definitely light skin. So I'm gonna say that's a part of Hollywood, and it just trickled down to, you know, I guess everything.
Society.
Right.
So why does and I kind of experienced this growing up as well, because I have a very, very light sister. My younger sister is very light skinned. She takes from her mom and her dad. They're both light. And I see we would always see the light skinned girls with the pretty hair always being the ones that's picked on. And they're being picked on by their own race.
Right.
And I think a lot of that comes from us being taught at home, right? We don't accept everybody. We accept what we think is what we're comfortable with, right? Is our jealousy. We all have something jealous in us that makes us not like something else or whatever, or afraid of something else. It has to be some sort of that. Ours might be small, others might be large, but I think it stems from how we're being taught at home, and then also too, not accepting that we're all people at the end of the day. Like, right? Like, you light, I'm dark, but we still bleed and die the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that has stemmed from our home upbringing and things like that. I see a lot in the South. You know what I mean? The light girl is always the one talked about. Oh, she fast and she this, she that, because guys like that, right? Right. And they're always being talked about by the dark skinned girls, and you see that far too often in society nowadays. But we gotta get past that, people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, we all are oppressed in some way, be it light skin or dark skin. We all been passed up our opportunities, but we got to take those opportunities back and just know that we're all equal.
I mean, at this point, if you black, right?
You black, yeah.
At this point, if you black, I guess, man.
Yeah.
So let's get a couple more comments out the way before we move on to our first topic. But I saw that post. I
Let's
saw
post.
her apology.
Let's read Felicia Davis's comment.
All right.
Felicia says, "You hardly ever see a light-skinned man with a dark-skinned woman, but light women will choose a dark man."
I believe that.
Wait a minute, read that again. You never see what now?
You hardly ever see a light-skinned man with a dark-skinned woman, but light women will choose a dark man.
Yeah, I can see that.
I never wanted a light-skinned girl. I don't know. At a certain point, I was like,
they say opposites attract.
Opposites attract. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I want to.
No, that's a part of opposites attract, and that's also a part of when we was younger. The light skinned girls was like bougie. The light skinned girls was bougie and stuck up. That's a part of that. that's a part of that. Yeah.
So that's the thing too, that because she's light skinned, she's bougie.
No, I said that's how it was when we was younger. Yes, that was definitely
right.
a fact. That was definitely a fact when we was younger. Diana saying jealousy and just plain.
I've heard people say that.
Right. What's up, Gisette? How you doing?
Hey everybody! I don't see who's on here, but hello.
Make sure everybody
proud in
likes and shares the video as we are about to go into our first topic. No, we're going to talk about Riri. Do you have the juice for this?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. As y'all know, I'm sure y'all been on social media. Y'all haven't been under a rock, and even if you have, people have been turning over rocks and just screaming it out loud. Rihanna has been taken out the game.
Facts.
She's been taken out the game by a regular dude to some. You know what I mean? A Harlem nigga. ASAP Rocky. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Rihanna is now pregnant, expecting a child by rapper ASAP Rocky. So we want to give our congratulations to ASAP, Rihanna on their arrival of their new baby. Congratulations. That's dope. all the real ones can feel proud about that, right? It's almost like we all won with that, because it ain't the billionaire guy who normally gets her. Like we see a lot of our stars, go after these rich dudes or whatever, or some lame guy who never experienced her culture or even know too much about what she's been through in life. But that right there is a beautiful thing.
Right. All right. So I just want to tell everybody that KD said this is not a big deal and she doesn't care. And this is that. But I'm going to tell you why this is a big deal, KD. As you look at Rihanna and ASAP, they both are 33. So Rihanna is now being, valued close to almost $2 billion. So Rihanna, everybody has a different journey, but the journey that Rihanna took, whereas though you're supposed to work on your career and then have a family later. So as Rihanna just got pregnant, this would have been a different situation if she was still doing music heavy. Because if she was still doing music heavy, she would have to worry about her figure, her snapback. She would have to be focused on that. And now, as she's established as a businesswoman, she can just sit down and chill. She don't got to worry about having this baby and then going right back out on tour. Now she's established. Now she can, go forward and creating her family without those distractions or, without that get back. So, Katie, what is your thoughts on Rihanna being pregnant, even though you told us that you don't care about our beautiful black queen? But go ahead.
Well, first of all, let's get this straight. No disrespect to Rihanna. I said her pregnancy had nothing to do with my life.
Right.
Now, with y'all life, that's a different thing. But I took it upon myself to read upon it because this is the way I feel it. As a Black woman in her first pregnancy, she want that privacy. I feel like she wants to be able to be a normal
there is
woman.
no privacy when you're a megastar, KD.
Can I finish talking? Because I went
My
in and
bad.
dug up some stuff on little girl here. Okay. So the young lady, and I'm so proud of her. She's so very beautiful. But she said that she know that she wants to live her life differently now. She say that she's ready for it to turn over. So I guess that's why she is coming out of the musical world, because she know that's not a place to raise her family, especially given the fact that she says within the next 10 years she plan on having 3 or 4 more children with or without a partner, because she feel like you do not have to have a partner in order to be a great parent. I respect Rihanna to the fullest for that. Now, as far as everybody being in her business about being pregnant, no, I don't think y'all need to be in her business. Let that
KD,
girl have a
KD,
pregnancy.
we're not in her business. If that was the case, she would have never allowed that photo to get out. She would have just fell back and chilled and had the baby when she had the baby. She wanted that photo to get out so everybody, because she's a popular figure and she wants everybody to share in the moment with her. So it's a thing. It's not a she wants to enjoy it in private. They posted the picture so it can be shared.
Well, in any case, I think a great big congratulations go out to both she and ASAP Rocky on their new bundle of joy that they have coming.
Right. I
Did,
I say go ahead now. What you about to say?
did we just did Karen just congratulate her for saying that she don't have to have a mate to bring a baby
Yeah,
in the world?
yeah.
If a man was to say that, we all would jump
I
all
think I
over
just
that man.
congratulated she and ASAP Rocky on becoming parents.
Yeah, you also said you congratulate her for taking a stand of just bringing a child into a world and not having a father, or
And I
or
have
it
to.
No,
not being
I
by
think
that
you
father.
misunderstood me there.
Okay, what did you say?
I think you misunderstood
All
me.
right, can you repeat that for me? Because I did misunderstand if that wasn't what you said.
Yeah, I said congratulations go to both she and ASAP Rocky. Now, what I said was she said that she that in the next 10 years she planned on having 3 or 4 more kids, whether or not she has a partner, because she feels like as long as the baby has a parent that love her or them or him, in her opinion, that's fine. Now, I have no opinion whatsoever to say about her opinion. I'm congratulating she and ASAP Rocky. He's a little cutie too. So I think they're going to have the cutest little bundle of joy.
It's been a thing for somebody's been trying to get Rihanna for the longest. But personally, Rihanna's one of
Well,
those
well,
wonderful.
they've been together since when? May of last year, right? That's when he announced to the world
Well, they
that
was
she is the one for him.
they've been talking before, but I guess this is the first time they solidified a relationship.
And they've been friends a long time.
Right, right, right.
Hmm.
So let us know in the comments, what y'all think about Rihanna being pregnant. Is this a big deal or not? Katie said it doesn't matter. you know. So
Let that girl enjoy her pregnancy by herself.
if that was the
No,
case,
yeah, I think
Katie
she
should
wanted
go
us
ahead and
to. I
post
think
a
she wanted us
picture.
to kind of enjoy that with her because she posted it
Right.
on her Instagram page, and she know how the world do when it comes to her, Beyonce, and those type of people. They run with the narrative.
right.
Well, she figured that they're gonna tell a story anyway, so
Let her
she's
tell
just
it.
gonna give them the right story to tell.
Mhm.
Right, but she has enough money to where as though if she wanted to disappear until she had the baby, she could have done that easily.
Most certainly,
So I think she wants everybody to share in it with her. No, can you agree with what Felicia said?
Yeah, I think the pregnancy is beautiful. Is a beautiful thing, but why do women feel like we need to see their naked belly?
So
I don't get
do y'all
that
have a
part.
problem with that? Do y'all have a problem with that?
Felicia, I think this might go back to if you remember, a couple of years ago, maybe 4 years ago, Beyonce was dragged when she showed her baby bump.
Right.
People were saying when she went on different interviews and on different things, people were saying that wasn't a real baby bump. It was made to look like she was pregnant only for a surrogate to be carrying her children. So a lot of these celebrities nowadays go through so much scrutiny from the general public, the people that hide behind the keyboard, and they make up their own thing. So I guess them showing off their baby bump is one therapeutic for them,
Right.
and a beautiful moment to show the world that this living being inside of here, and it's beautiful for me to show.
Plus, no, it's just the belly. It ain't her nipples or her private parts. It's just her belly. Like it's just her belly.
And plus, women have been taking maternity pictures for years
Right.
where they display their baby bump. I mean, that's
Right.
just customary to do.
Right. Right. Yeah, Lady KC said that's a blessing. She can do whatever the fuck she want. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and she looked good doing it. I'm not mad at her.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm with
Yo,
that.
can we please leave Chris Brown and Drake alone? Them guys is not
That's what I
worried
mean.
about
Like
that.
everybody is like they're mad. Like
Yeah, they not worried about that.
look,
They
they
them,
they
they got their own kids. They got their own situations. They
this,
not worried
like
about
they
that.
not Jermaine Dupri and Janet Jackson. Like
Yeah.
that's a
Them
that's
guys
a
is them
bad.
guys is cool off that. And you know what's so funny? Like they all run in the same circle. They knew before we knew that
Right.
them two was a couple. You know what I mean? I'm sure they seen them out and about. Somebody's
Exactly.
representative said, "Yo, homegirl with this girl now." You know what I mean? So what we don't know, they be knowing.
Right.
It's just they show us last so we can know.
Right. Make sure y'all like and share the video. And
But shout out to New York. New York, y'all up one.
New York, they up one. They
They
got
up one. They
Rihanna.
got one.
They got Rihanna. They up one.
Harlem World, stand up.
Facts. They is up one with that.
New York snatching all the fly ones. You got J&B, Jay-Z in New York.
I mean, I guess it's an East Coast thing, man. We hold it down. It's an East Coast thing, man. We hold it down. All right, we're gonna who gave a statement, Diana? We're going to get into our next topic as soon as we can see what happened to Nell. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Drop a comment. We're looking for Kenya said she couldn't find the chat. Kenya, did you find the chat? I see you ahead. Where's Barb at? Anybody saying Barb? Somebody tag Barb and She-Bell and get them up in here. But Katie, are you ready to get into the next topic? Because we're going to talk about.
I am, because this next topic has touched America. Oh my goodness. And I was really, really happy that I dug into this one, T and Neil. The life of Miss Cheslie Kryst. As everyone know, January the 30th, Miss USA of 2019 plunged to her death on her 30th birthday, which I found kind of coincidental, but then that's me, that she plunged on her 30th birthday and on the 30th day. But it appears that she was suffering from a high functional depression, which is an unofficial term used to describe individuals who experience depression but are able to keep up with much of their daily life, performing at high level. People never know what they're going through. Now, she was a lawyer, attorney, plus she was one of the hosts on the TV, on the Extra show.
Right.
So, to look at her from the outside, one would think that she had everything going on right. But apparently, she had things going on in her life that not even her mom or her closest friends knew that she was battling with. As a result of that, we lost a very, very inspirational Black, strong woman who was looked upon by many young girls as an inspiration. And I hope that they don't stop allowing that for her to be their inspiration, because we all fall weak. The thing of it is, because she was so very strong, nobody recognized her weakness.
Right. No, do you have any? I'm gonna post a picture so y'all can see. But no, do you have any thoughts on this before I give my take?
It's sad. It's sad because her biggest confidant, her biggest supporter, which was her mom, who went on an interview a couple of days afterward, said she knew of something because she told her not too long ago, but she didn't know to what extent.
Right.
Um, it's one of those things that you can speak on it, but if it really happens to you, can we really speak on it?
Right.
All I would say is to those out there who experiencing depression, and you feel like you have no one to talk to,
Right.
um, talk to a stranger or
Right.
talk to somebody who's very, very close to you who ain't going to judge. And most times that's our parent, right? Most times our parents can kind of sympathize with us in a way that we didn't think they could because we're part of them and they're a part of us. Um, Also, if that doesn't work and you don't no longer have your parent, reach out to one of these hotlines. Even if it's a hotline, don't even have anything to do with what you're going through. They have trained professionals who are there to comfort you and get you to a point of safety or try to get you some sort of help. And that's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Right.
For those that need for those that may be going through this, the number is 1-800-273-8255. You know, if you don't get answers there, call the domestic violence hotline. And I'm just throwing out different hotlines because there's always they always were said the best thing to do is talk to somebody in your lowest moment, your deepest
Right.
crisis. Just being able to talk about it, expressing your pains, your sorrows, or your emotions, and just having somebody listen can be really therapeutic. So if you're going through anything like that, please reach out to somebody. If it's a friend, family member, or one of those hotline crisis centers to get help because as much as that burden is us, we think it's just about us and nobody is going to feel any type of way if we're not here anymore.
Right.
We do. And share a little story is I struggle with depression, um and a lot of it came on a little bit later in life. And one of my symptoms with MS is depression, and I take some medicine for that because of the lesions on my brain and things like that. It messes with certain nerves and things like that. And depression is really real. Sometimes you don't know if you're coming or going. Um, it's hard to get up out the bed. It's hard to articulate yourself. It's hard to even verbalize to yourself what you're feeling.
Right.
I would say, a person that's going through depression or going through anything, the number one worst thing that we can do is push that person or try to put it on a scale that we understand.
Right.
The greatest thing that we can do is just be a listening ear and a shoulder if they need us, and just being available at all times. If we're going to put ourselves in those shoes of being there for somebody to um, be the arms that they fall into when they need help, understand what that role is. And it might just be a shut the hell up and say nothing.
Right. Just listen.
It might just be grab that person and hug them as hard as you can and as deep as you can to let them know that somebody on the other side of that hug really cares about them.
Right.
And then two, the third thing is just always being available
Right.
and letting them know that you're available regardless of whatever they're going through, and you're not going to judge them.
Right. I want to get into some of the details that happened with this situation. So she had won Miss USA. Her mom was also, a pageant contestant. She was Miss North Carolina. Her mom was Miss North Carolina. So this girl, Cheslie Kryst, was on the uprise. They were saying extras were saying that she's up next to take over as far as like hosting different things, interviewing people, things like that. Her star was on the rise. So she jumped out of a window in her building. She lived on the 9th floor, but she jumped out of a window on the 60th floor. So she jumped out of a window on the 60th floor, and to plunge to her death. But the thing about it, my take on it is that I think that this may have been a situation where, as though they're saying that she suffered from, high functioning depression, which is something that you're supposed to seek therapy and take meds for. But if you can see that there was, no, as we know, because we weren't there, we're not in her personal life, but as we know, she had a good life. But I think that this is a case of always having to be perfect is what might have, took her over the edge. The fact that, people look at you, you have to be a certain way, you always have to be pretty, you always have to do this, you always have to do that. And sometimes that can take a toll. And I just want the women to know that you don't always have to be perfect. Like, it's all right if you got stretch marks. It's all right, if this and that, you're not happy with this part. You don't always have to be perfect. And a lot of times with those women who, grow up in that pageant life, they look at themselves as always being perfect, always having to be perfect. And that is a strain, that could contribute. If that's not the only thing, I think that can contribute to, their depression. So before we get into the comments, do you have any more things to say on this, Katie, or no? Do y'all have any more things to add on this? Because she was only 30, and it seemed as though everything, she was a beautiful girl. Everything was, looking good for her. So do y'all have any last questions or comments?
Well, I want to back to what you said about, she could have had medication for her depression. The type of depression that she was suffering from, the high functional kind, right, they said that it has not yet been recognized by the FDA. So they would, because of the type it is, people always view her as being too strong for anything. So it's not recognized, right, as a depression.
Right, but that kind of depression, they consider that as the same as like PPD or as PDD, yeah, one of those. So that one does have a medication. So there is
I'm just saying that since they don't, with her symptoms, and right, she went in with that, they would simply tell her that she need to change her lifestyle. They don't want to put someone like that on that type of medication because to them she don't need it. Now I agree that she did need it. I totally agree, but psychiatrists would not have agreed.
Right, but that's what I mean. We don't know if she was seeing a psychiatrist or even if she went to see if she could get meds. We don't have all that information, so I don't know. But I think that is a possibility. So, no, you want to go to the comments or you got something else?
I want to double back on a point that you made because you spoke gospel there. And ladies, that recognize this, please. What he said, you don't have to be on 24 hours a day.
All right.
Being you is the best thing. And take this from us. We're men. We like what we like. And if we choose you under all type of pretenses, right? We understand that you're going to get fly. And we understand that you're going to just have them off days when you just don't want to do nothing but chill.
Right.
You don't have to be on all the time, and we're not looking for you to be on. Be yourself. If we got with you, you had a few pounds and you gained even more, a couple or more pounds, that doesn't mean the love is lost. If, your hair is not the length you want it to be, you ain't got to add the chemicals and the products and extensions and all that to appease us because we see you in your natural, purest form, which is you. Right. Never allow anything or anyone to take away from what you are and who you are. Right. Because you're going to be you forever.
Right.
People are going to come and go, and people are going to stay. Always believe in yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, but we're altering ourselves to appease somebody else for the most part, or to be able to fit in, or to break down those insecurities. You're beautiful just the way you are. And you know that when you got a guy who's asking you to send him a picture and you like, well, I ain't got no picture, or I'm looking a mess. What they say, send it anyway.
And anyway, send
Send
it
it anyway.
anyway.
You know why? Because I already am comfortable with what I seen, and I already take you as you are. So just send me whatever you got.
Right.
I don't care if your hair is nappy all over the place. Wow, because I ain't looking at their hair. I'm looking at you.
Right.
And we really be meaning that. We really truly be meaning that because we already seen what we wanted, and that's you. So
Also, we have to be mindful of the pressure, that society puts on all of us to always chase the bag, to always win the contest, to always, whatever. We have to be mindful of that pressure to not let that pressure control us. And what else was I going to say before we get into some of these comments?
I wanted the bag. Like, honestly, I was going to post. I be wanting the bag. I was going to post. I got BBLs on sale this month
Right.
for $49.95, but I was like, no, we don't need that.
Right.
We cool with the flat backs,
right,
the flabby assies, and all that. I was going to start my little BBL situation. My LLC is already created. You know what I mean? It's called Fat Asses Are Us, and it's only $49.95 to get you a BBL. You just come here, and I got you. But I was like, nah, I ain't going to do that. Because y'all cool, how y'all be cool?
Yeah, and also, this is what I wanted to say. This is also a case of check on your strong friends. Because even it might seem like everything's going good, they got a good job, they're with their family, whatever. It might seem like they're not having any problems. They still might be dealing with something else. So this is also a case of check on your strong friends.
T, don't you need to be checked on sometime?
All the fucking time.
Even though you talk shit.
I suffer from exhaustion, and what I mean by that, I suffer from repetitive shit. Like, I hate the experience of life of being on the hamster wheel of the everyday same shit. So that's one of my issues, exhaustion. So yeah, I definitely need to be checked on as well.
Yeah, people be thinking the strong people be always on point. Like shit, we don't be on point. We just make it look like it is.
Right.
Karen, don't you need to be checked on sometime?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. My bestie check on me daily because she know me. So absolutely. Yeah, you do need to. We get so tough that we don't want to let anyone in to know that we are needy. But you need to find that one person that you don't have to go to. That they just know you.
And sometimes it's easier for people to talk to a stranger than their friends because they don't want that judgment. So even if you have to find a new friend or a stranger or seek professional therapy,
yeah, sometimes it is easier that way.
Yeah, and in some way you gotta get that out. You gotta be able to talk about whatever you're going through. But let's go through some of the comments before we move on.
Go through.
Let me see.
Congratulations to Lady KC. While we are going through the comments, she started her own radio show. She can be heard on iHeart on Fridays. T, did you hear her track?
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, so congratulations, lady. Hey, Ebony. See, there's my bestie.
What up,
Yep, she called me 2 to 3 times a day. Yep.
So Ebony said the pageant life is enough to depress anybody. A lot of pressure. And Kenya said most celebrities have committed suicide that suffer from that. Yeah, it's a lot, people. Make sure you check on your strong friends. Can somebody read what Angela said?
I just had to deal with this with a close friend of mine last week. I'm glad she took the next steps to going to the hospital.
Wow.
Right. Let's see what's going on, people.
And I tell you, in this day and time, people check on them even more. And even children, because we are living in depressing time. Because I'm telling you, those of you who don't know, I got diagnosed with COVID on Wednesday. Now, I was blessed. I was not like Nell. and I know it could have been a whole lot worse. My worst part of it all was the thought of having COVID, because I truly did not have any symptoms. According to CDC, it's still in my body. I don't go back to work till Tuesday. But you know, when they first told me and I first saw that, I was pissed. I was like, what the? I went off on everybody. I was livid. So we are living in times where you got to check on your loved ones, because I truly felt alone. I didn't want anybody around me. They didn't want to come around me. And I'm like, damn, I'm right here by myself. Thank God I was able to do for myself, but we got to think of those who are not able to do for themselves. Indeed. Like, you know, Nell live alone. All that time he was sick. Stuff like that can really mess with your mind. Because I'm telling you, for the first 2 hours, I had done buried myself in every damn thing. I had to come up out of there. I had to come up out of it. And I told, nope, I don't have COVID. COVID got a taste of Karen D. I had to bounce back. Nell and T was talking about I was looking sick. I said, no, I don't. I refused it. I refused it.
Hey, yo, send me some of that in a bottle so I can take it the next time. You dig? Shit, I need some of that.
All right. Does anybody have any last words, questions, or comments on this topic before we go to Karen's Corner? What's up, people? Let us know if y'all have any last words. I did see Barb said that she checks on people. Barb definitely does send me messages as well.
Yeah, she a real when it comes to that.
Right. So y'all have any last words on this before we move on? What's up, people? Any last words, K-Day?
No, that's it for me.
So y'all ready for Karen's Corner?
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all, tonight I got it. I got it tonight. I had to read it a couple times.
Make sure y'all have hit that like button. And the video will be available to replay after this is over. All right, Katie, it's on you. What's up?
Okay, so tonight's letter is titled Caught Between the Sheets. And it's interesting that it's spelled in parentheses CHEATS. So, 6 months ago, I caught my wife cheating on me with one of her colleagues. I've held on to this information, not breathing a word to her that I know she is creeping. I now question her every move when I'm not around. This is causing constant fights in my house, and I'm not sure how much longer I can hold my tongue. You see, the colleague she was with is one of her girlfriend's husband, and I have been having an affair with his wife for 2 years. Her girlfriend was with me when we saw my wife leaving the motel with her husband, and this crazy chick doesn't seem to mind. All she can think about is the next time we can get together. I've been avoiding my wife's friend because she now wants all of us to confront the issue and leave our spouses for each other. My problem thickens because I am not in love with this woman, although she has declared her love for me. I love my wife and want to confess everything, including the knowledge that she has cheated on me. I don't want to lose my wife and fear if everything comes out, I will lose her forever. What should I do? Man.
I think a lot was going on in there. a lot was going on in that letter. I think I got kind of lost. Can you give me the summary, a little quick breakdown of what happened? Somebody was messing with somebody's husband.
Okay. Apparently, his wife was having an affair with a colleague of hers.
Right.
And she's friends with the colleague's wife.
Right.
So she's going with her friend's husband. But this guy is going with her friend. He's been having an affair with the friend, but he didn't have no feelings for her. But the friend must be done caught feelings for the husband because she wants to confess everything and they leave their spouses for each other. Homeboy ain't trying to have it. But now he can't say nothing.
It sounds like a lot of messiness.
A lot of what?
Sounds like a lot of messiness and too much, and
Of
too much,
course, that's all it is.
too much
It's
going on.
messy.
Too much going on in close quarters. That's what it sounds like to me. Too much going
I
on
mean,
in too close to quarter.
I,
Are they doing like swap? Are they swinging? Are they doing swap? Is that wife swap? What's happening?
that's what it seemed like they should be, but homeboy ain't trying to have all of that. And the other girl, she just want him for herself. He just can't say nothing. He can't say a word because he was doing the same thing.
Yeah, that sounds like a wife swap. Then and somebody didn't want to swap their wife, but they wanted to do their own thing. That's what happened.
That man don't sound like he want to swap no damn wife.
That's what I said. He wanted to. He was talking to somebody else though, right?
Yeah, his wife's friend.
Right. That's what I mean. The other person wanted to do a swap, man. He didn't want to do a swap.
You think that's what it was? No.
No, did you hear any of that? It was a lot going on. I got lost.
I did. So that's why I was going to actually ask Karen. I got lost in a certain aspects, and I didn't want to comment on something and be off. I was going to say, do you mind reading that one more time because
Sure.
I want to make sure I got it.
Okay. 6 months ago, I caught my wife cheating on me with one of her colleagues. I've held on to this information, not breathing a word to her, that I know she is creeping. I now question her every move when I'm not around. This is causing constant fights in my house, and I'm not sure how much longer I can hold my tongue. You see, the colleague she was with is one of her girlfriend's husband, and I have been having an affair with his wife for 2 years. Her girlfriend was with me when we saw my wife leaving the motel with her husband, and this crazy chick doesn't seem to mind. All she can think about is the next time we can get together. I've been avoiding my wife's friend because she now wants all of us to confront the issue and leave our spouses for each other. My problem thickens because I am not in love with this woman, although she has declared her love for me. I love my wife and want to confess everything, including the knowledge that she has cheated on me. I don't want to lose my wife and fear if everything comes out, I will lose her forever.
Right.
What should I do?
That sounds like a wife swap to me, but he just didn't want to play.
So you think it was a wife swap?
No, they didn't communicate it to be a wife swap, but that's what's happening.
Well, I mean, that's the way it could be a J-Dam situation. I hate to keep using them, but that's all I know to use. But he ain't down with it when he saw somebody messing with his meat. He wasn't down with it then.
That's what I'm saying. It's a wife swap, but he want to keep his wife and he want to keep the other girl. So it's a wife swap, but he don't want to play. Like he don't want to play by the rules.
What you think, Neil?
I think he fucking crazy. Straight up. I think he crazy. He walking around our house moping. He in his bag because he caught his wife with another guy. But he caught his wife with another guy with another woman.
Right.
Like
that's why he can't say nothing.
But I'm saying though, it's weird to me. I'm almost like I'm gonna ask him why is he being weird to me? Because there's no way you in your bag that hard when you was doing you.
Right.
So it goes back. He wanted his cake eaten too, but he didn't want his wife to be playing in the game.
That's what I just said. It's a swap.
His wife is off limits. His wife off limits, but everybody else's wife is to go.
Right.
So should he confront her?
And say what? I know that you're cheating and I'm cheating.
What are you gonna say, yo? I caught you coming out the Roach Motel with John on Thursday night. I just so happened to be there because I was there with Sarah. Like, what we talking about? She's gonna be like, case closed, go home.
But I'm kind of wondering if maybe she didn't know about them and she's doing it as a payback.
Nah, I don't think she know. Because women, one thing women will do, they will let you know that they know. They will let you know that they know. They not hot. They gonna let you know some way
no, this sounded like
that
some
you
damn
doing
get
something
back to me. Women will try to do that get back.
Yeah, so if it's a get back situation, she
Yeah.
would let him know. I just
He
got
gonna
you back.
Women will let you know if they know something.
Right.
They going throw hints. They going throw it up in your face. They going to do everything in their power to let you know that they know there's something going on, and they got something going on. They gonna let you know because she already's been violated. She felt like if the wife knew, she already been violated, so she ain't got it. Ain't no rules now.
Right.
So she gonna do her and let him know that she doing her.
Right.
And she gonna present him with either we gonna roll and rock and roll, or you gonna stop and you gonna get out.
Right.
It's either one. Like he just mad that he courted her.
Pretty much, I think so. But it also hurt him to know that somebody was dipping into his cookie jar. I think that hurt him more than anything.
Right, but you gotta know when you playing the game. That's what it is.
Yo, jump off, cut it out, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
we ain't for that.
You gotta know when you playing the game, man.
So what is there anything in the audience? What y'all think about that? Any advice?
They saying that this is crazy.
We already know they're gonna say this crazy. We got a lot of women out here. You know they not riding with that. Right. Carl Thomas, he emotional.
I'm telling y'all that this is a wife swap situation. That's all. But what they should have just did was go to a sex party together, and you go your way, I go my way.
Oh my God, T, no.
Karen, got a lot of people that's into that.
That's what I'm saying.
You got a lot of people that's into that. They're like, all right, shit. As long as I can see you, and I know you ain't creeping, then I'm cool with it.
Well, apparently old boy ain't cool with it.
The moment you do it without me,
right?
Problem. That's how some people think. I don't think like that. I'm not taking my wife to no sex party. I'm not letting no another man touch my wife. Nah, bruh. And I ain't touching nobody else's wife. I ain't touching nobody else, shorty. I'm cool with her now. Like that's me.
So
T, would you be willing to do a swap like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, Nell said he's a good guy. He wouldn't do it. What would you do? See, y'all. I think T on the wild side, he'd probably be a little down for it.
Everything's a conversation.
But okay, T. Let me switch that. Your wife. Now it's a difference in being your woman and your wife, right, Nell?
Yeah.
Everything's a conversation.
That's a big difference.
KD.
You can say what you want.
KD. Everything's a conversation.
Okay.
Yes, don't bring that conversation to me, sweetie. I'm gonna tell her, don't bring that conversation to me.
So how many of y'all ladies in the audience think y'all would be down with a wife swap?
No, that's not a wife swap though. That's just going to a sex party.
That's just messiness.
No, that's just like a swinger party. Your man go left, you go right.
Right.
I'm telling you now, it sound like some get back to me.
You like this? We be back at this spot at 2 a.m. That's how they do it. I'm just telling y'all how it goes, man. I watch a lot of movies. So. I watch a lot of movies, man. What's happening, people? They saying hell no in the comments.
A lot of people saying they don't like this shit.
Right. They saying
comments. Hell no.
So what do y'all think is worse? Do y'all think wife swap is worse or swinging?
Both.
You got to pick one, KD.
I'm not doing either.
KD, this is a hypothetical question.
So, all right. So, we know what swinging is. What's the difference? What's wife swap?
Wife swap is you take my wife and I take your wife and you go about your business.
Forever.
Forever. Yeah.
Oh, funny story, guys. My ex tried to damn swap me off with a woman in damn McDonald's one time.
Or they used to have those shows where you swap the wife for like a week or so.
See, let's revisit this real quick. She said her husband tried to swap her with another woman.
Right.
Yeah.
Why? Because was you getting on his nerves, or he just wanted to?
He was very jealous, and the guy he was with his woman, but he kept looking over at me, and he was looking me up and down. He was being disrespectful, but he was looking me up and down. And this fool goes to say, "Oh, you want to switch?" I'm like, "No, you did not."
No. You joking?
He wasn't saying, "Do you want to switch?" He wanted smoke.
All right, he probably wanted a threesome.
Nah, he wasn't trying to say you want to switch. He was basically saying, "Nigga, stop looking at my shorty. Let's stop looking at my girl talk." Right. That's a man telling another man.
I felt very insulted because he even took and kind of shoved me towards me.
Yeah, because he wanted to let you know, like, yo, you want it?
No, I'm on KD's side on this. I think he was
that
violating.
Was disrespectful.
Yeah, I think he was violating. I think he was being disrespectful. I think he was violating.
Yeah, that was being very disrespectful. But at the end of the day, he probably wanted to smoke. He probably wanted to hit him.
Yeah, but why offer me off? That was disrespectful to me.
Yeah, but definitely was. That's why I said I'm not playing that. I don't play that. I ain't getting my shit up.
He offered you off, KD.
Yeah, he did. Hell, I should have damn known then. I ain't even married.
Right.
I still damn married.
Right. All right.
How crazy can I be?
Felicia's saying, ain't they the same? No, they're not the same. A wife swap is you take his wife, he takes your wife, and however long amount of time y'all determine that to be. That's a wife swap. A sex party is you go to a sex party as a couple, and you might do some things. Everybody's doing whatever they feel like doing. So you might do something together, or y'all might go y'all separate ways and then meet back up at the end. That might just be like a one night thing, like a one time party. Like
damn, T, you might have knowledge in all this, ain't you?
Facts. I'm knowledgeable on everything. That's my job. I get paid to have knowledge in this brain. That's my job. So that's what it is. So I'm asking y'all again, if you have to pick one, the wife swap or the one-time sex party, which one are y'all gonna pick? You have to pick one.
You have to pick one?
Yes, you have to pick one. It's a hypothetical situation. Let's play the game, people.
I'm gonna get in trouble for whatever answer I answer anyway. So I'm gonna say the one-time sex party. But it steps on that.
Stipulations on that.
The only one I'm knocking down without a condom is my wife. I left him home. I can't participate.
Look, that's just like even at a sex party, you don't have to participate.
Yeah, you ain't gotta participate.
Yeah, you can just go and watch.
Yeah, you can watch.
Go and watch.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you can just watch.
Yeah, you can watch.
Okay. And what's the benefit of the wife swap again?
The wife swap is he getting on my fucking nerves. I want him to get out for 2 weeks or a month or so. You take him and give me yours.
Okay, I'll go with wife swap.
Katie's going to wife swap.
Not miss. I feel violated. He tried to pass me off.
Yes. She said I felt violated. Now she's going straight with that. I don't even want to watch. I'll just take the wife swap.
But it would be my choice. I mean, it's not like if that would be my choice. So so if you've been getting on your nerve for a couple of weeks, hell, you gonna want a damn break from him anyway.
So if your man came in the house and said, "I traded you for a PS5 because you getting on my nerves," right, you gonna be happy with that?
No, he said wife swap, Nell.
Yeah, the wife swap. So if let's say me and you married, and I come in the house and I got Sandy with me, and I said, "I traded you for Sandy for 2 weeks. You gotta go," and you gonna be cool with that?
No, you just die.
Katie, you just said you want to take a swap.
No, we would have to agree like wives and husbands swap.
Right.
Like a total swap. Not for no damn game, Nell.
Shit. No, she with the swap. No,
she with the swap. Yeah, she with it.
Y'all just heard it.
Not no damn game. That's
y'all
not
just
fair.
Heard it. Katie with the swap.
That's not fair.
I'd rather be traded for. Look, I'd rather be traded for a game than for somebody else, because at least I know they playing the game and not playing with me. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, see,
but no, they can still only just play with the game and never play with you. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I'm cool with the husband. Okay.
No, I'm going to the watch party. I'm a watch.
This is why, ladies, this is why
over everything. I need to be picked over weed. I need to be picked over alcohol.
Right.
I need to be picked over.
You want to be
picked over all.
You want to be number one option. I get it.
Right.
But I don't even want to play that game because I will kill something. So I'm going to just watch. I don't got to participate. We can stand here and watch. It's just like watching a porno.
Right.
Hey, you see what he did to him?
You watching a live porno. You watching a live porno.
Watching a live porno. That's even freakier. She might get wild and take her shit off, and we might go right at it right there. But that's my wife.
Right.
Don't trade me for shit.
All right, people, let us know in the comments. Would y'all take the wife swap, or you got to go to a sex party with your partner? So let us know in the comments. You got to pick one, the wife swap, or just go to a sex party.
And don't lie either, because it sounds good. Karen D told the truth. He's getting swapped.
Swap.
Well, you know, if he don't make me mad, and
he done made you mad.
The loyalty is done. Like, where's the loyalty? Damn, I made you that mad. You want to go get another nigga for 2 weeks? Tell that nigga to pay the bills after that 2 weeks up too.
No, y'all not.
It is what it is, people.
So put up Viola's comment.
Y'all being quiet in the comments now.
Put up Viola's comment.
She said, "I'm not interested in watching anybody else and sweating." So that means you picking the swap then, Viola.
You doing a swap meet?
Yeah.
So see, okay, here's the thing right here. We are not going to touch those other husbands. We don't want them for their bodies. We want them for what they can do.
Right.
What the man didn't do at home.
Right.
As far as like the yards.
Yeah.
We don't want them.
Yeah, it could be that, K-Day.
It could be that.
Yeah, we don't want their body.
Let's see it. Let's look at all these people that's saying they watching though. It's like four ladies. It's like 4 or 5 ladies in the comments saying that
Let me find out how freaky y'all is.
Y'all got the game messed up. They said they going to the party. They watching.
Ain't nothing wrong with watching though. You watch
the live show. They said this is a live show. We going to this thing and watch it.
Yeah, they watch partying. They looking at the goods. They rather watch than get nothing.
Thanks. What's up?
Well, as long as he don't make me mad, we can go and watch the live show and then just go on back home. I won't do a wife swap.
All right, Katie. So if you went to the sex party with your guy and y'all just watched, hold on. I gotta stop. I gotta post this before I even say anything. No, can you read that one?
Ding ding ding.
The whole door.
We got another She-Belle. We got another She-Belle / Barbara Jones in the list. I want to watch. I want to make my own movie with my man.
Go on, Miss Thing.
She is the fan of the day.
Thanks,
we have to get her an Uncensored Mind t-shirt.
Thanks. Viola's getting the first Uncensored Mind t-shirts for being the very first Uncensored Mind comment that's out of control.
Uncensored. That's the beauty of being uncensored. You don't care what you say.
Thanks. What I was going to say is, KD, would you go to the sex party, and if you was watching with your husband or boyfriend or whatever he is to you, would you take it to another room?
No, not there. We have to go back to our own place.
Katie,
you might kill the move.
You ain't no fun, Katie.
Oh no.
The outside air might hit you and the move might be killed.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody got time to go all the way back home. You don't know how far this sex party can be. This out in the woods somewhere.
You be like, baby, you just hold that thought. We'll be home in the next 30 minutes.
30 minutes? I thought we go 30 minutes.
I would play with him on the way home to keep him happy.
Let's pull this car over and let me hit it from.
You know what I mean?
You did.
I'm not gonna do that in there with all those strangers.
Go to the bathroom. Lock yourself
That's
in
what
the
I'm
bathroom.
saying. That's what I said. I said go in another room. They have other rooms.
Sometimes you got busted wide open right there. Like you can't play with it. Like that'd be the greatest.
Well, he better know how to come at it right to get it then.
Why he always gotta go through
That's what I'm saying. This boy gotta go.
Y'all already just said y'all both turned on from what y'all see. If you turned on and you with your man, what he gotta do? Comb your hair? Get the yams?
Hold on.
Well, I just have to let the passion lead me, guide me.
No.
It just depends on the passion.
Yo. We
What's
can go.
All the ladies is making their own
movies.
What is happening?
We got a lot of memes in here.
They making movies.
Yeah. 2022. It's movie time.
All right, I need to know from all the ladies in the comments, whoever have made their own movies, did you watch it? And how did you feel after you watched it? That's what I need to know. What are we doing tonight, man? What are we doing tonight?
We're making tapes.
Did you watch your own movie back? I need to know if you watched it back. Did y'all watch it together? Did y'all get a snack and watch that, y'all? What happened? I need to know.
And would you be mad at your man if he made a tape of y'all? Would you be mad or would you be cool with it? If it was just for y'all pleasure, y'all viewing pleasures only.
Oh, it's like I would have to know what's going on. Don't do it and don't sneak and do it.
Okay.
I would have to know what's going on.
If your man approached you like, babe, I want to make a tape. I want to make a sex tape tonight.
Right. You good?
You good?
Yeah, I mean, if we got that vibe. Yeah, it's just for our privacy. I see nothing wrong with that.
Okay, that's what's up. That's love. That's love.
Facts.
People. Look, Felicia said they watched it together and they was laughing. That's what I'm talking. That's the kind of energy we need to be on. Look, all 2022. This is the energy that we need to be on.
Well, sometimes
get some mirrors over the bed.
You don't understand. We as men, we visual, right? We hands on. You send me some shit like that to my job, or you send me some shit like that to my phone. You secretly taped us, and we going at it. I'm leaving work for the rest of the day, and I'm coming home because you want that energy. You telling me, no, this is what I want to do. That right there is sexy. Ladies, don't not do that. Do it.
Barbara says she don't make some. Barb, that does not surprise me about you.
Thanks, Viola. That Capricorn energy is different. That Capricorn energy is different, Viola. I see you.
See, no. You know what, ladies? Sometimes y'all go overboard putting on a show. Sometimes y'all not knowing be the crazy. Y'all make some of the craziest faces.
Yeah, that's
y'all be so.
That's what I'm saying. It might be better if you don't know because
it might be better if you don't know because you not holding back and then you're not overly doing too much because you performing for the camera. Right. Sometimes not knowing be the greatest because you in the mix, you get it in, and he gonna bring his A game because he already know he on film. So
I guess I just have to put myself behind the camera. I just have to put my mind frame behind the camera and bring my best acting game on.
That's what I'm saying, Katie. We don't want the acting.
We don't want the acts.
We want the real. We want the rawness.
We want the raw.
Rawness. We want the rawness.
Y'all just nasty. Y'all want to be saying yourself.
Fuck you screaming for like that? You don't never scream like that. You screaming like that. Stop. Shit's corny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't fake the funk, man. You can't fake it.
Or you don't want to toot it up in the air. Put that shit up. Let me get in that. Stop.
Somebody said light camera action. Who said that?
Tara said that.
Y'all some nasty little women, ain't you? Y'all got to teach me.
Nasty little women.
Y'all got to teach me to be nasty.
Keep telling y'all, it's time to step it up. It's 2022. It's time to step it up. This is a different ball game. It's time to step it up. Time to step it up, man. Y'all ready to wrap up? What's up? You got any last questions, comments, theories? Uncensored Minds. Y'all know what it is.
Next week is going to be our Super Bowl show.
Yeah, we got to figure out what time we're going to do that show.
Yeah.
I also have a couple of things to get into before we want to touch on real quick. So there have been 4 people that have been arrested for the fentanyl that was in the drugs that overdosed Michael K. Williams, who was Omar in The Wire. So as I was telling y'all before, be mindful if you're smoking weed, taking pills, whatever, because some of these people are lacing this stuff with fentanyl, and that is killing people. So don't just look at somebody as they overdose because they didn't know what was in those drugs.
Or stop taking people's pills. Like come to work, like right. I've seen so many times where people ask they coworker, "Yo, you got any pills? You got any headache medicine? You got any pills?" Let's stop getting pills from people because you never know what they be into, and you never know what somebody in that house is into and hiding shut in they medicine bottles. So if the cops came in, and you might be the one that get that bad batch. So if you ain't bring it in, don't put it in. You know what I mean?
So true.
Wait.
Look, Gisette said she would rather not know about the camera. See, I know that's how I gotta be. Sometimes it'd be better if you don't know.
And then 2 days later you get an edited version to your phone, and you like, what's this?
Oh no, Gisette, I can't handle that one.
So if it happened, what would you do, KD?
I would not be a happy person.
But you was happy in the moment.
Yes.
On tape.
I'm too paranoid. I'll be like, this goddamn nigga trying to damn blackmail me.
What's the fun of that? It ain't no fun in that. It ain't no fun in that. It ain't no fun in that. That's on. That ain't P. No, that ain't P.
That's not what guys do.
Get mad and let
no, that ain't P.
At all. We ain't pushing.
That ain't P. Look, also, I told y'all about this euphoria shit because now I'm seeing it all over the blogs. The DARE campaign is trying to step in. It's everywhere. It's going all over the place about euphoria and the shit that's going on euphoria. So, like I said before, be mindful of what your kids is watching. Make sure you have conversations with them all the time about, leaving school early to go get their freak on. All kinds of stuff is happening. Going to sex party. The kids is going to sex. Y'all think it's crazy. But
I know the kids weren't going.
Y'all think it's crazy with us talking about it, but I was a youngin' before where somebody had the crib and it was going down over there. Like, so you got to be mindful of what's going on. And that show just shows blanket reality of what's happening that people might not think is happening. But yeah, like I said, euphoria. Watch it with your kids, or
I'm glad I don't have any kids to worry about because I would have to watch it, and I tried to watch it and couldn't get into it.
Look,
if I had a child at that age,
Karen said, "Take it in and enjoy that video, KD."
What Tara said?
He said, "Take it in and enjoy that video. Let him sneak that video. Y'all enjoy it together."
Get that sneaky links on.
See, if y'all feel like somebody going to use the video against you later, that's somebody you shouldn't even be dealing with.
Be with, yeah, like
he would do something like that. You shouldn't even be dealing with him.
Yeah, cornball. You gotta think like that,
right? Look at Felicia said it was my idea to record it. I know that's right, Felicia. Bring that energy. It's 2022. Bring that energy. That energy.
Oh, wow.
It's UnCensored Minds, everybody. Episode 65. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Post some comments afterwards if you have anything else to say. No, what are we doing? What's up?
Yo, so we on behalf of us here at UnCensored Minds, we just want to say thank you.
Thank you for riding with us.
Thank you for riding with us because we know we've given y'all a lot from 1 to 65. We asked y'all to do a lot. We asked y'all to participate. We asked y'all to do this. We asked y'all to do that. And y'all always do it. We asked you to give us a moment. We'll be right back. Y'all gave us a moment and we came right back. We asked y'all to bear with or help us do, and you'll always do that. And we just want to say thank you because without you, we always say this, when we always mean this too. Without you, there's no us. And there's no uncensored mind. There's no night wind down. There's nothing.
Right.
You're the ones who keep us going, energized and full of life. Like just looking at these comments that we read, it propels us to throw different topics at y'all, so we can absorb and learn too, and have fun. So that's what we do on Sunday nights. We undress ourselves, we get comfortable, and we have a good time with our family. And that's what we all here are, our family. Before we get out of here, I want to take this time to spend a special happy birthday to one of my best friends. This guy has been a best friend of mine since of his creation, and just watching him grow and succeed and be who he is, it's an inspiration for myself. And it's this little guy here. His name is Tyson. He turned 5 years old today, right?
Aww.
And this little guy offers so much and enriches my life so much that I have to allow him to have his flowers on a grand scale. I know I post the happy birthday on my Friday Night Light page and sometimes on my personal page, but I wanted to take this actually to a grand stage and a platform like this to let this young man know that happy birthday, but he inspires me each and every day that I get up because he's in my life. So thank you and happy birthday to you, Tyson, from everybody here.
Happy birthday, Tyson.
It's things like that. You never know the age, the race, the sex of anyone who may inspire your life. That's why when we talked about colorism and we talked about loving yourself, believing in yourself, we don't say that those things just because they sound good. They actually have a meaning. And you never know who's watching you and who's being inspired by you just being you. That's what got us all to this point. We've been through adversities and challenges in our life, but we stuck true to who we were. And we persevered. And we didn't allow the negativity that we heard from the background affect us. We used that as motivation to continue to keep going. The three of us have. Look where we're at now. We're allowed to speak our truths regardless if somebody believes in it or not. And we also understand that not everybody is going to like it.
Right.
But we still have a job to do and a responsibility to bring our voice to the forefront because somebody may be out there to be able to be helped from it. So thank you again to everybody out there in Uncensored Mind Land, Sunday Night Wind Down Land, and all over our Telemade Kicks, Karen's Korner, Friday Night Light, Karen on the Move, T's thing, even my own thing. We appreciate everybody's support, everybody's energy, because again, without y'all, there's no us.
Thanks. Any last words, KD?
Thank everybody for being here tonight, and we had a great time. Again, I want to reiterate, despite what T and Nell said, I do not disrespect Rihanna whatsoever, but let the girl enjoy her pregnancy.
She wanted to enjoy it with her, Katie. She wanted to enjoy it with her.
We didn't say you did nothing, did we?
He kept on attacking me. He tried to attack me.
Katie,
that's what we said. Gonna be ready for him.
Katie, you said nobody cares about that girl. Congrats to Rihanna.
But it's been great tonight, guys. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. So welcome to the new Uncensored Minds.
Facts.
And y'all keep the sick lady in your prayers too. Even though she don't want to know that she's sick, let us keep her prayers. Let's pray for her. Because she's sick in the head.
She got that Omari out over there. She about to bust out a dance move on to touch.
I am not. I feel so much, but I do feel very blessed that I did.
And one thing that we need to do before we get out of here is we need to big up and show love and spread love the big way. And let's do that to Lady KC. I had the opportunity of listening to her live show this last night and this morning on iHeartRadio. And she is killing it. She's holding it down. You are in the Atlanta area, tune in. But even if you're not, go subscribe to the channel, her channel on iHeartRadio, and you will not be disappointed. The woman has great content. Her music is flawless, and she just gives you just a whole different energy that is necessary. So, Lady KC, keep doing what you're doing, sweetie. We love it. We love you, and we support you 100,000%.
Lady KC, what up?
My girl. Coolsville.
You see,
it's
Ebony,
called Coolsville, lady.
She got that Karen G energy.
I see the shade. I see they Rihanna
is
shade.
It the Atlanta shade? Like, what is it?
That's right, Ebony. You tell them that.
Rihanna ain't did nothing to you. Rihanna ain't did nothing to you.
That's right.
Y'all should support that queen.
Rescue.
You know why I like it? She's a young, successful black woman who is doing major positive things, and she's bringing new life into the world with a black man. Right. That's unheard of in this world nowadays.
Yeah, because she could have chosen a Caucasian man.
Yeah, like they all look at Serena. Like we love Serena, but she went and got her white billionaire. Look at Janet Jackson. We love her. She got her white billionaire. Eve got her white billionaire. It's those like Beyonce got her Jay-Z, a New York nigga. You got Rihanna, got her New York nigga. You got Nicki Minaj. She's up there. She had a Philly nigga. Now she get back to a New York nigga. So it's
okay. But Neil, look at this right here. All of those who got the Caucasian man, they haven't had trouble with the cheating, have they?
How we know? They just got millions. They got billions, so they ain't going to win.
Hold on. No. Who she said ain't get caught with the cheating?
The white guys.
Well, Janet got a divorce already, so we don't know if he was cheating or not.
Yeah, well, he's not really white, is he?
Now he's not really white.
Colorism at its best.
Now he's not.
What are you, Chinese? Damn, I can't believe she said the all the black men is ain't no good.
Yes, that was
no, I did not say
the white
that.
men is
now,
the good men.
The words, right, y'all. It's your words, not mine.
Yeah, that's your words. That's our words. That's not your words.
That was shady.
No shade over here.
Yeah, it was shady.
But we love to see black families. That's what that's the most important thing. Seeing black families forging together, coming together, and being families and bringing up these black babies together. That's what we love. That's why we're so happy.
And let's not forget, guys, Black History Month. We recognize our greatness every single day. But this time of the month just highlights a time that you can just really get your family together and learn new things about what our great people have done that we didn't even know about. Navigation created by a black woman.
The telephone.
Which makes sense because we stay lost.
The telephone created by a black man. Let's go back and forth with it, KD. What the black woman create?
Oh, wait a minute now. Okay. Hair product.
Hair products.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Absolutely. The Peanut Man created the light bulb.
All right. Okay. Well, I ain't been trying to get out. That's it. God dang.
I ain't too far off from school. That's why I can remember those type things.
Listen, you can't get move. I can't touch you.
But it's Black History Month every month, right? We should be celebrating our melanin every day.
Right.
It's just like Valentine's Day. Just like Valentine's Day. Somebody's gonna be upset on the 14th. Not doing nothing, not doing anything. I might even say good morning just because I'm protesting that day.
Right. Now, T, you got something planned special?
What'd you say?
You got something planned special for the 14th? Oh my goodness, guys!
My birthday was January 15th. My birthday was January 15th.
Valentine's Day. Oh my goodness! So you gonna seriously tell me that you guys don't plan on making that a special day?
I can make any day special. I can make any day special. I don't celebrate.
Who told us that was special?
Yeah, I don't celebrate these.
So are you okay with me making the 14th special when the rest of the year you?
Right, it's shitty. The rest of the days can be shitty.
Well, no, but that's the day that it's a sweetheart's day.
That was a sweetheart's day.
It's a sweetheart's celebration holiday. I mean, nothing.
I thought the actual sweetheart day was the actual anniversary of the two people. That's the day y'all union became one. and y'all celebrate that day when y'all become one. So shouldn't that be the day when we celebrate our sweetness to each other?
Oh, y'all just trying to get out of doing Valentine's Day. No, I'm not gonna agree. I'm not gonna agree.
So Katie,
hey,
so
see, you got another January 15th person in the house. Viola said January 15th in the house. She riding with you.
Indeed, it's always Capricorn season. Indeed. Look, KD, so when you was involved, was you just receiving gifts on Valentine's Day, or was you the gift giver?
Oh no, I got creative during holidays.
Can you tell us what some of the gifts that you might have got given?
No thought was ever put into my gift.
No, he's saying the gifts that you gave.
Oh, that I gave? I mean, like steak dinner would have like
No, said no.
We don't want that.
Strawberries waiting in a negligee when it got home, and rose petals in the bathroom.
All right, so so that was his gift?
Mm-hmm.
See, a gift to me means I'll be able to use it the day after I'm giving it.
Well, he was able to use that negligee each time he wanted to open his eyes.
Hold on, you gotta see the same negligee.
Hey, I looked good in that.
I'm cool with I'm cool with a shirt with a couple holes in it. I don't need the negligee.
It was worth seeing again and again.
I don't need the negligee. I'm cool with a couple holes in the shirts.
Katie says she's recycling the negligee, y'all.
Like, is that considered a gift if you can shit it out in the morning? Because the steak, then I'm probably on the toilet in the morning.
It takes 3 days to shit it out, actually. Neil, you want to get technical about it?
But I need something I can touch on the 16th, on the 15th.
Say what?
I need a gift that I can touch on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
You're gonna have that negligee.
All right, cool. That's your gift that you gave. What is a gift that you are expecting in return? Can I come home with a pair of boxers and a wife beater? No. And be okay.
Not just that. No.
So if I come home with a white beater, a pair of boxes, and some A1 sauce to go with that steak dinner, am I in on Valentine's Day?
Though it's the thought. I mean, it's the thought of it's the thought that you put into it. It's the thought that you put into it.
All right. So you home cooking a steak dinner. And
I ain't say I cooked it. Now I went and bought it from Stakeout.
All right, so
and
you bought
and put it in my own dish.
All right, so you
bought this shit. Hold on, she didn't even cook it. It ain't no love in that. It ain't no love in that. It ain't no love in that. It ain't no love.
I didn't have time to cook. I had to work.
The girl that cooked it at the restaurant loved me more than you did.
Hold on now, Viola won.
Oh yeah, she won.
Viola was.
I'm not a drinker.
Full body massage, and I tried to get a food.
You gotta finish.
You gotta go past that.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta go to number 2 and number 3.
Oh yeah, that I have no problem with doing that because that's my forte.
What is your forte? Buying Jordans?
Huh? Oh, buying Jordan? No.
She said a full body massage, a new pair of J's, and a bottle of Hennessy.
Full body massage.
It's a lot to that, Katie. You said you got to read the whole thing.
Oh, full body massage, pair of J. Oh, hell no. That's too much.
That's too much.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Your boo ain't worth that?
Much.
Oh, man.
Full body massage all day long. J's,
That's it.
Hell, I can't even buy my own self anything.
I should get a full body massage every Sunday. Like I gotta wait till Valentine's Day to get that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you went to the place and got me a steak from a restaurant.
You ain't did nothing.
Some burnt asparagus and some mashed potatoes from KFC. You put that on a plate for me when I got home. You ran some bath water that looked chalky and said that's for you. And you threw some rose petals on the floor that I probably gonna have to clean up later because I'm gonna have to put you to sleep. So if I come in a house with a new pair of drawers and a wife beater and some A1 sauce to go with that store-bought steak, are we having a great Valentine's Day?
Who is that for?
The boxes and white beaters for you to look at when I get out the shower. The A1 steak sauce is for us to share this steak together. I don't want it to be dry. And then we go into the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see, that's getting all out of hand because it didn't even go nowhere near like that. Okay, I put a lot of thought into that dinner. I had it looking
You bought
very
it.
nice.
You bought it. It ain't no love. Let me explain something to you. If you don't cook it with love, it don't count.
Look, I set that
I
table
could
with a
order my own
lot of
food from the
damn
store.
love, and I had my hip out waiting. So don't tell me I ain't put no love into it because I put it in this
I could
old little
order my own
bowl.
steak.
I got some Cool Whip, put it in the bowl, had the strawberries, melted some chocolate, thank you.
KD.
Had my body all.
That ain't it, KD.
Is that for you or for us, for me?
That ain't it.
Like, do y'all give gifts based upon what y'all want to have in return, or y'all doing it to please y'all
But
mates?
normally, towards the end, I really true. I'm just messing with you guys.
Yeah, we
That
know.
day, no, I don't get into that day like that.
Yeah, I think one of the greatest gifts that you can give on Valentine's Day, if that's what y'all want to do, is a great pair of G's. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that, or just doing something for your man that he like, solely for him, because he going, you know what I mean? If he into you like that, he gonna make sure you take it care of.
I wouldn't be mad at a big cook dinner and a massage while
I wouldn't, because I'm coming in with
fake cook dinner.
Crab legs.
I said a real cook dinner, not
what
you did, Katie. A real.
Yeah, I'm coming in with chicken wings and I'm coming in with chicken wings and crab legs, because I'll be damned if I'm not going to eat them too. Right. I don't want no chocolates. I don't want no flowers. I don't want no teddy bear.
You can put on a teddy.
But see, she wouldn't know what you like.
No, she can put on a teddy, but I don't want to see that teddy every time. Yeah. I don't want to see that same teddy every time.
You won't see that until next year.
You learn what your mate like and dislike, and you just act accordingly.
KD gonna wear the same teddy every time, y'all.
That is not true. I mean, I just wear that one time. That's the next year I'll have another one.
Damn, I gotta wait a whole year. God damn, you gotta wait a whole year to see the teddy again, man.
But no, and see, now it was one thing I wanted to do was to have a pole put in our room and learn how to pole dance.
I ain't mad.
See, like I'm the most simplest guy. I don't like
I don't need the pole. I don't even need the pole. Just dance.
Yo, I don't want the theatrics.
I wanted the pole for my own exercise.
That's cool and all, but if the moment I see your ass get up there, get your ass down and come on. Come on.
Yeah,
I be done got so like sleepy and went to bed. You up there trying to do the sexy shit.
Right. I just be doing my exercising. I just keep on going around and around that pole.
For what? If I had to call 911 and then the night fucked up? Get down. Yeah. You be done flipped over, cracked your damn head. Now I can't get no yams because you're bleeding to death. And I'm scared.
And we'll be done having fun that night laughing at my crazy ass.
I'm still dry.
That's what I was about to say. If I ain't getting that, we ain't had no fun that night.
What you do out with that ambulance? Why the fuck you get up there? I told your ass to get the hell down. Not because I'm concerned, but damn, I wanted some cookie or something. Like,
yeah, it ain't no fun if you ain't getting none.
Yo, right there, y'all just seeing the beauty of Uncensored Minds. Right there, y'all just seeing how amazing this show is going to be. We're going to do this often and regular. It's going to be unadulterated fun. So you can expect that from us going forward. Expect introspective topics. You can expect T still to talk his shit. You can expect Karen to still be bewildered, but also educated as well. You're going to expect me to say whatever the hell he's going to say out of his mouth and do whatever, but still come back with something positive. So that's what Uncensored Minds is about. We just gave y'all a couple of minutes clip of what you expect from us going forward. Thank you to everybody that participated in the voting. Thank you, people who tried to rig the voting.
We won't say no names. We won't say no names, but somebody tried to.
I did not try to rig the voting.
We're not going to say who made
it competitive, and they didn't want to compete, y'all.
We won't say no names.
I mean, I went out and I started soliciting votes. I did. I will admit it. And they wanted to change the rules of the game. And the military got mad because I was gaining leverage. And stopped the voting.
Ladies, let me let the ladies know real quick. Ladies, please, when we're doing something, don't take it upon yourself. I know it's a female thing, but don't always just take it upon yourself to create your own way of how things work. Sometimes how something works is just that. That's how it works.
Those were your rules.
You don't always, it's not my rules, it's the rules. You don't always have to create your own thing into your own.
But you had an option to add a title on there. That was
my only response to that is, why don't y'all do that in the other areas? Y'all pick and choose what area y'all want to do that in. That's why I can't co-sign it. Like, I'm not going to co-sign that. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to do your own thing. So no. That's it. That's all. We out of here. That's it. That's all. We out of here. We out of here, man. We out of here.
65.
We out of here. We out of here.